So we're back. So this video was supposed to go yesterday, but I didn't record it because I was tired. But it didn't matter because we got confirmation of when they're actually coming, like their actual release date. So I thought now is probably a better time anyway. So the LR Blue Bros, the LR Blue Boys, the LR Beyond Blue Boys, LR Goku and Vegeta that are Super Saiyan Blue Evolution and Kaioken respectively. These guys, the physical guys, they're very good. They're they're very, very good. Yeah. Anyway, they're coming in 16 and a half hours at the time of recording. 16 and a half hours. So, what are we thinking? Should you summon? Should you, spend your stones on these if you have any left from heroes? Maybe you don't. That's, fair enough if you don't. I don't. But also, maybe you do. So, anyway, let's go through the banners. I have the two banners pulled up on my phone with screenshots. It's great. Anyway, doesn't matter. I have the banners here anyway. So there are two banners. We'll look at the TANABATA one first since I have it pulled up. This is the Christmas banner. This is the Christmas banner. So, what do we have? A bunch of featured units. 20, actually. I believe. Yeah, cool. I'm not, completely dense. It is 20. So, on this banner, you're like, there's 20 feature units, a lot. But 4 of them are Dokkan Fest LRs. The new Blue Boys, the Go Bros, and Blue Vegito and Blue Gogeta. First time they're back. So you can buy them with red coins now. So, should you summon on this banner? I would say no. Personally. I don't think it's the best idea. Because, it's not like a guaranteed feature or anything. Again, there is 20 features though, so there's a decent chance of pulling a feature. But a lot of the features there are kind of bad. Or just not really worth pulling. So let's go through it. You have Sdr Broly, who is just worthless. He's literally completely worthless. There's no reason to run him ever. Because we have LR Sdr Broly, who's also practically worthless himself, other than, World Tournament. So, basically, if you get him, massive L. Next is Krillin. Krillin's new. Krillin comes out with the Blue Boys. They come out together. He's the banner unit. He's good. He's not bad. 180% attack and defense is good. He gets another 2 key and 120% defense and attack if there is a 118. So he'd have 300% stat, which is great, but you need an 18. And if you're trying to jump into, let's say, Extreme Super Battle Road, like the typing one, Super AGL, there's one 118 and she's not good, so you'll just get, annihilated. He does have a medium chance to dodge, he's got a high chance to stun, and I believe when he's with 18, not when he's with 18, when he has the enemy stunned, he's also super effective against all types, which isn't going to help in Super AGL ESBR. In USS, yeah, he'll be helpful, I guess. So, he's not an L. He's definitely not an L, but he's not a massive W. He's very similar to Skinny Boo, but just not as good, in my opinion. I think Skinny Boo just does his role better. I mean, I guess because, Skinny Boo has a timer on his, 150% or 300% attack and defense, but, I'd say Skinny Boo's probably better. But again, Krillin's a W if you pick him up, because he's very good. You can use him in, USS and that type of thing. Although, there's Prime Battle Krillin, who's probably just better in nearly every way, just other than him not being on USS. Anyway, let's stop talking about Krillin. Let's move on to the actual unit that everyone's quite excited for, I think, is, the new LR. Blue Kaioken Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta together. So, how good are they? Extremely. They're probably in the highest tier of units. I haven't done a tier list for LRs or whatever. I might do one if anyone actually wants to see it. I'll do it at some point, probably do it at the end of the year. And I'll only do global, because, I can't judge how good, LR Turles is, or, that type of thing. Is that the only LR we're missing? There might be another one. I can't think. And they're going to get a new LR with Gohan, very soon, but, yeah. Anyway, so, they're very good. They are extremely key hungry. Mainly for Rainbow Key, but just key general, because they're a nuking unit. So they need just so much key. And a lot of their teams, there's not a lot of orb changers, especially Rainbow orb changers. There's a few. There's a couple, right? But, you know, sometimes they can look good, good to okay, and sometimes they can look like the best unit in the entire game because of, like, just how powerful they can be. But, sorry. Yeah, they're really good, but I wouldn't be summoning on this banner for them. I'll say that much. Very good, though. Blue Vegito, I absolutely love. He's probably my favorite LR that I have in my own box. It's probably him. But, again, I wouldn't summon on this banner. I don't think it's a good banner to summon on. This video also can be quite long, if you haven't noticed already. I'm going through this quite slowly, because I do want to give my thoughts on every unit here, but I'll try not to make this like 4 hours. Blue Vegito, very good. If you don't have him, if you have red coins, I'd maybe pick him up. I think he's a good purchase. Same with, we're about to talk about Gogeta. Gogeta is probably who I will be spending my red coins on, because I have enough for a Dokkan LR, and I have Gogeta but with no dupes. So if I go purchase him with my red coins, I can have both blue fusions with 1 dupe each, which I think would be quite nice. So yeah, that's probably what I'll end up doing. Maybe you should do the same. Maybe pick up one of the, one of the, either Gogeta or Vegito is a good choice in my opinion. Next is Zamasu. Zamasu is still really good. But has he aged? A little bit, like a small bit, but not really. I would say he's a W if you pick him up. Again, his leader skill is still amazing. So, yeah. Definitely. Well, okay, I'll give it like. He's very good. It's a W if you pick him up, but it's not like a massive W. Next is Trunks. Trunks is still fantastic. Still one of my favorite TURs in the game. Not even going to lie. He is actually one of my favorites. Just because he's a stacker. And I love his leader skill. And he was one of the first good units I actually pulled when I started playing this game. So, yeah. Big fan of Trunks. Big fan. Go Bros. Go Bros are, like, still excellent. For speedrunning and stuff, like, if you wanted to just plow through, like, I don't know, a long event. Just them with a bunch of support units that kind of just wreck house. So, they're still an amazing LR. Still probably in the top 20. I haven't done a tier list, so I don't know for sure where I'd put them in that. But, yeah. Still excellent units. Next is Sdr Rose. Sdr Rose is old now. He's aged, definitely. Having no natural defense definitely hurts him. He's a support unit mainly. When he gets his EZA, he's going to be great. He's going to be, like, fantastic when he gets an EZA. He's probably better than LR Rose. Maybe. I'm just saying, he might be. And I love LR Rose. Again, I don't have him, but, like, Rose is just one of my favorite characters. So, just, keep an eye on that. And then Tech Vegito Blue over here is also amazing. I actually have him rainbowed. He is amazing, like, damage-wise, but his defense doesn't build up quick enough. Like, he does stack defense, but having no natural defense to, like, stack upon makes him a very slow builder. So, he's not amazing anymore. Like, there's another Vegito Blue that's better, the physical EZA one, who's just far superior, so, But when he gets his EZA, again, he'll be great. And I can basically say that about every other unit here who either has an EZA or is about to get one. Like the 2 Super Saiyan 4s here, Vegeta and Goku. They're both pretty solid now, even still. Like, they're not too bad for like the 2-year anniversary. But they're definitely not like, top tier units anymore. But again, they're both coming up on their EZAs pretty soon. In the next few months, I imagine. On JP anyway. So when they come out, they will be incredible. When they get their EZA comes out, they will be incredible. Will they be better than LR Super Saiyan 4s? Maybe. You don't know. Hopefully they don't just make them outright better, because that would be upsetting. I'm kind of hoping just different is more what I'm looking for. Just make them different. Make them better in, like, long events. I don't know. Because I find that both Super Saiyan 4s are probably a little bit better for short events. I find anyway. Just with the massively raising attack and defense for one turn on 18k. They don't want to be there in the fight for, like, ever. Although they do need a few turns to build up their full attack for Vegeta and full defense for Goku. But still. Next is Inkid Buu, who has his EZA on JP. Doesn't have it on Global just yet. he is very, very strong. He is very powerful. If you haven't watched Power Team, he's definitely a W. Very good for Extreme Int, SBR, that type of thing. He's very good, is what I'm saying. So, if you don't have him, don't have him, or you don't have him with dupes, you pull him, it is a W, definitely. Physical Goku Black. Oh, man, okay. I have a bit of a story. About Physical Goku Black. So, firstly, I think he's really good. Firstly. He's good. But, okay, quick story. So, I started playing Dokkan around when Tech Broly dropped. I didn't really know what was happening. I didn't really know what was going on. You see, I used to play Dokkan during the 1 year anniversary, just after the 1 year anniversary originally. But when I was a child, and I didn't really know what I was doing. So eventually I deleted the game. But I came back and I was ready to play properly when Tech Broly came out. Because I was ready. I wanted more Dragon Ball in my life, and I was ready for Dokkan. But yeah, when the 300 million download celebration came around, the Gohan and Cell, here's what I did. So I pulled one copy of Physical Goku Black, just one, and I really liked Goku Black. I think Goku Black's again it's one of my favorite villains, if not my favorite, alongside Frieza. So I was like, oh wow, he's in the red coin shop, and I have all these red coins from summoning, and then I bought all of the copies with my red coins, and I rainbowed him. And I was like, oh, well, if I get LR Intro Z when the 5 year comes around, because I was, I know that was coming. And I was like, well, if I have them together, then there'd be a sick rotation. So I saved most of my stones in the 5 year actually for Rose rather than Vegito and Gogeta. And I didn't pull them. But yeah, so now it's have a rainbowed Physical Goku Black just sitting in my box, who I barely use. I rarely use him. It's very upsetting for me. Oh man, one day I'll get LR Rose and we'll have a fun rotation. But for now, he's still really good. He is a orb changer. He's a nuker as well. So yeah, he's still really good. So not an L. But I just wanted to explain that story because it kind of upsets me a little bit. Anyway, next is Golden Frieza, who is a W because he's just a defensive wall. He is just incredible defensively. And I don't have him. I don't have him, which really sucks. But yeah, he's very good. Maybe if I have any red coins spare, I might go buy him just to beat Extreme Tech SBR because I still haven't done it. At the time of recording. Next is Physical Legendary Super Saiyan Broly, who's pretty good. He's not incredible, but he's pretty good. He's a stacker. So any double supers basically every turn. So yeah, he's good. Ultimate Gohan, I think is aged already. He's an easy unit. I think he's aged. He's not that good. I don't think his defense is that good. I can't remember how much defense he has. I know he doesn't stack it. So yeah, he's not great. Super 17 recently got his EZA, and he is just incredible. I have him with just 2 dupes, and I got him pretty early on in the game. So again, I did his dupe system wrong. So I have his first 2 dupes, his 2 top bats, instead of his top left and bottom right. But yeah, I'm an idiot. But anyway, he's really good defensively. He really helped me during Extreme AGL, ESBR. So yeah, great unit. Then we have Tech Perfect Cell, who I have, but I've not awakened him and EZA'd him yet. But he's really good. He's, again, a nuker, but he's pretty good. So, he's aged a little bit, I guess. So, I don't know. But, you can take anything you want for Extreme Tech, because Extreme Tech is just pathetically weak. Okay, so last unit on the TANABATA banner is STR Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. I believe he's a Dokkan Fest, yeah. I'm just fucking stupid. He is the only Dokkan Fest version of Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta in the game, and he once again is a defensive wall. He's like an SBR king for 10 turns, and then he becomes useless. He actually becomes terrible. But SBR usually won't last more than 10 turns. Usually. So, yeah, he's very good still. Next, we have the Blue Boys' actual banner. Their actual banner. And this banner is, in my opinion, somehow worse than someone on the TANABATA banner. Because at least if you pull a featured unit on this one, there's a chance you still get something good. You know, like there's a lot more quality. There's a lot more W's here than there is L's, I would say. But there's at least an even amount. This is not. This is not. Okay, so Intergolden Frieza, we'll start with, is... He's not great, in my opinion. But obviously when you get the physical Golden Frieza that JP have, the transforming one, get them together, and that's a pretty strong rotation. And he doesn't look as pathetic. Because he only has like 50% defense, which is not good. Not good. But, you know, he's not completely useless. I don't even want to talk about Inti, by the way. Can we not? Can we? No? You want me to say something? Okay. Inti is terrible. I absolutely hate him. He is aged horribly. He is just terrible. I can't stand Inti Goku. Him and Blue Kaioken Goku. I can't stand them. I hate them both. The amount of times they've gotten me killed on events is just unbelievable. So I can't deal with the emotional toll of pulling into Goku. I can't. He's bad. He's bad. Okay, moving on. So Sdr Jiren is, you know, he's okay. He's fine. 130% attack and defense, guaranteed crits if the enemy is stunned, and he has a medium chance. Is it a medium chance to stun all enemies? It might actually be less. You know, I think it actually is less. I think it's just a chance. But anyway, Sdr Jiren is fine. He's a very good linking partner for Sdr Jiren, who's coming soon. So, you know, as a linking partner, he's good. But anything else? Not really. Next is Evolution Blue Vegeta. You know, he's still good offensively. His defense is a bit... His defense is okay, I guess. He does a lot of additionals. He's good still. I wouldn't call him, like, amazing, but he's not bad. Next is Goku, the transforming Goku, who is on a million banners and I've been 90%, and I don't want to see him anymore because he also annoys me a lot. He hasn't got me killed a lot, his defense is just not good enough. By the time he goes blue, it's just not. So, yeah, bye. He's an L. Most of these are L so far. So, Intergolden Frieza is like, maybe a W. Inti is an L. Jiren's maybe a W. Vegeta's maybe a W. Goku, unless you really need him for something, I'd say he's an L. And then we have Transforming Vegeta, who's basically the same thing. I mean, he's the pure Saiyan's leader, so that does help him a little bit. I mean, because if you want to run your Saiyans, you probably want to run him as the lead, rather than Evolution Blue over there. But, yeah, he's not very good. I mean, he stacks defense, which is good, you know, but again, his links change, so that's annoying. And he's also a nuker in his final form. And he doesn't even hit that hard. Like, he hits hard, but not, like, insane. It's like, oh my god, 10 million attack stats. Or even, like, 6 or 7. I think he hits, like... Well, mine hits, like, around 3-4. 3 under, like, 4 with support. Usually around, like, 3.3. I'm like, oh, I mean, that's fine. But, like, most of my TURs can do that and have better defense than you. And probably do something else as well. So, you know. Vegeta's not great. And then we've already talked about Go Bros. They're amazing. Krillin we've talked about. The Blue Boys we've already talked about. It's the last unit on this banner that we haven't talked about already. Beerus. Beerus is... He's really good. I don't know what else to tell you. He's amazing. He's the best Realm of Gods lead. He's a Rainbow Orbit Changer. Run him with Whis Vados and he just destroys everything. He is... And his defense is actually really, really good. So, Beerus is excellent. Beerus is a big dub. Big W's. A win. So is Blue, Goku, and Vegeta, and so were the Go Bros. And I guess Krillin, just because he's new. So, yeah, there's my banner review. I was going to do a post on Instagram as well, but I think I'll just keep it to this video, and then just, you know, promote it on the Instagram page. And if you don't follow me there, you can. You know, I post somewhat regularly. I'm there. DM me if you want to talk, you know, all that type of thing. If you want to talk some Dragon Balls and Dokkan, some other gotchas, it's all there. We can talk. But, yeah, that's the end of my banner review. So, good luck if you do summon. He's coming out, and again, in about 16 hours for me. So, he should be around, I don't know, like 7, 8 a.m. my time, I think. So, yeah, that's everyone. That's it. So, I will talk to you guys later.